What if I told you that in 7 days, you could go from awkwardly avoiding eye contact to walking into a room like you own it? No, this isn't some cheesy self-help scam. I used to struggle with crippling shyness, sweaty palms, shaky voice, the whole package, but I cracked the code using science-backed hacks, and by the end of this video, I'll show you exactly how I did it. Stick around because day 3 is where things get wild. Let's get real. Confidence isn't just about fake it till you make it. It's about rewiring your brain. And guess what? Science agrees. Researchers at Harvard found that small, consistent actions can literally reshape how you see yourself. So I took 7 proven psychological strategies, tested them for 7 days straight, and the results? Life-changing. Here's how you can do it too. Day 1 is all about rewriting your inner critic. Studies show that journaling for just 5 minutes a day reduces anxiety by 28%. Here's what you do. Every morning, write down 3 wins from the past 24 hours, no matter how small. Did you make eye contact with a stranger? Write it down. Did you speak up in a meeting? Write it down. I use the 5-minute journal. It's designed to train your brain to focus on progress, not perfection. By day 1, I already felt less like an imposter and more like someone who deserved to be heard. Day 2 is where we hack your body chemistry. Amy Cuddy's famous Harvard study proved that holding a power pose for 2 minutes boosts testosterone, the confidence hormone, by 20% and lowers cortisol, the stress hormone. So I did this every morning, shoulders back, hands on hips, Wonder Woman stance. It felt ridiculous at first, but by day 2, I walked into my coffee shop and actually chatted with the barista instead of muttering, "Just a latte, thanks." Grab Amy Cuddy's book if you want the full science. Day 3 is where most people quit. But this is where the magic happens. The goal? Do one thing that scares you for 60 seconds. I forced myself to compliment 3 strangers. Sounds simple, right? But my heart was racing. Here's why it works. Exposure therapy. Each small risk teaches your brain that rejection isn't deadly. By the 3rd compliment, I realized nobody laughed, nobody cared, and that's when I started feeling unstoppable. Day 4 is about sounding confident, even if you don't feel it. An UCLA study found that people who speak 15% slower and 10% louder are perceived as 40% more confident. So I recorded myself daily using the Voice Memos app and adjusted my tone. Hear the difference? I used this trick during a work presentation, and my boss said, "When did you get so confident? If you need help with public speaking, check out the description for worthy classes." Day 5 is all about identity shift. Psychologist Dr. Benjamin Hardy says, "You don't act your way into confidence, you become it." So I dressed like the confident version of myself and repeated, "I am calm. I am capable." Sounds woo-woo, but by day 5, I caught myself thinking, wait, am I actually enjoying this conversation? Day 6. Confidence is a physical state. Ever notice how you feel braver after working out? I blasted my favorite hype song and danced like an idiot for 5 minutes before social events. It floods your body with endorphins. I walked into a party that night and actually started conversations instead of hiding by the snacks. Day 7 is about locking in confidence forever. Neuroscience shows that celebrating tiny wins releases dopamine, which trains your brain to crave more wins. So every time I did something brave, I say, "Hell yeah," or do a fist pump. By day 7, I volunteered to lead a meeting, something I'd never have done before. And guess what? I crushed it. So, did it work? Let's just say I'm now the person who starts conversations. And if I can do it, you can too. All the tools I used, the journal, books, courses, are linked below. If you're ready to stop overthinking and start living, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which hack you're trying first. Oh, and share this with someone who needs it, because confidence is contagious. See you in the next one.